would say we are already in the middle of the evolution, which started 10 years ago, where the traditional space and the functional office space is moving more towards workspace designed around social interaction, collaboration, and a huge effort is put into technology, which is really shaping the future of work. Now here in Qatar, like the image worldwide of an office space is changing dramatically. Here in Qatar, if you go back to 2012 or only 10 years ago, when we say we have a serviced office or a virtual office, clients would say, what's a virtual office? Is it even an office space? Nowadays, we receive calls where people are asking for co-working spaces. So what's a co-working space? It's an open space where people from different cultures, different domains, different backgrounds and companies are working together. So you can find a lawyer working on his case to an international company on this desk, and on the very next desk you can find an entrepreneur who is developing his application. So it is super interactive, and this is where the future is going. And the co-working is more focusing now on designs, on natural lights, on the well-being of the employees. Actually, 70% of workers have said that they felt more productive when they worked from a co-working space, and 80% felt less lonely. So in my opinion, I would say that the employees, not the employers, the employees are the ones shaping the future office space. 3 top tips. I will definitely start with the location. It is very important when you are choosing your office space to choose a good business location, a good business address. When you hand a business card with a prestigious address, it makes a massive impact on your business, whether on the short run or on the long run. We say something at Surfcorp, a CBD prestigious address is more powerful than a Ferrari. And it is true, because studies have shown that 20% of people are more likely to contact a business with a CBD address in comparison to other locations. And actually it is built in our business model. This is why in Doha, for example, we are in Commercial Bank Plaza, in Tornado Tower, and in Burj Doha. These 3 locations are prime A locations. Number 2 is IT support. And the IT support goes under many topics. It's not someone fixing your Wi-Fi. It starts with the communication and how your calls are being handled. And then it goes to the internet, where you will need a speed, leased line, secure internet. It's something very important in a shared environment nowadays. And it ends with a local IT team, IT enablers who are reliable, that you can count on to fix whatever you need whenever needed. Since I have only 3 top tips, I would definitely choose flexibility at the 3rd one. And flexibility as well goes under different topics. So I would say choose a flexible agreement. Don't lock yourself with long-term agreements. Go to 3 months, 6 months, even month-to-month agreements with no further obligations. A flexibility as well in terms of locations, which I've also mentioned. We now live in a global village. So, for example, with Servcorp, when you have an office in Qatar, you have access to all our floors all over the world. So you can have a meeting with your client tomorrow at Emirates Towers in Dubai or in New World Trade Center in New York. So it gives you such a power to expand your business easily. And flexibility as well, it goes to the product. So flexibility in the product itself, because business requirements are changing. We are now receiving inquiries who are looking to accommodate 30 persons based on a project, and these people are going to shrink to only 5 in 6 months period. So find a provider who can tailor a solution based on your business requirements. Well, we would love everybody to approach Surfcorp when they're considering a workspace to work from. We have something at Surfcorp that we always say. We do not provide office space, we provide a total business solution. So we always encourage our clients to focus on their business, to focus on generating revenue, and we take care of the rest. We take care of handling their calls, we take care of handling their mails, we take care of their meetings. We even have qualified team on the floor to support them and on hand to assist whenever needed. We even take care of their coffee. So beside everything I've mentioned before, Servcorp is a plug-and-play solution where you can start being productive from day one. On the other hand, and it takes me back to the first question where we were discussing that the evolution is more into a workspace designed around social interaction. So we provide this community to our clients at Servcorp where, for example, that lawyer who was working on his case next to an app developer, eventually at a certain point, they're gonna deal together. They can sell or buy from each other's, and it does not stop at the co-working environment or our community events, which we frequently do. It also goes beyond that. We have at Surfcorp something called Surfcorp Community, which is a platform that connects more than 45,000 clients worldwide together. So a small entrepreneur in Kuwait can have access and can be exposed to a multinational company in Tokyo. And this is really working and helping our clients to expand their business easily. The commercial real estate sector is still recovering from whatever it has suffered during the pandemic. The restrictions were just lifted in October 2021. However, if you mean by 2023, which is the most common and frequent questions nowadays, what's going to happen after FIFA 2022, I would say that the commercial real estate sector is at a completely different scale than the residential real estate sector. So we are witnessing now booming in the residential real estate, in the retail, shopping malls are opening, hundreds of hotels. However, it is not the same on the commercial real estate sector. On the other hand, Qatar government is putting a plan together to help the commercial real estate sector to get on track together. So actually, the Qatar Investment Authority are seriously looking into having investors in Qatar, and free zones are opening, Qatar financial centers, incubators and incubation centers are increasing as well in Qatar, and of course the oil and gas price increase is helping a lot. So as a projections to 2023, I would say that the projections for the commercial real estate in 2027 is like 12% growth. We would be on the same pace, I guess. But at the same time, we would say that the residential real estate is going to have a kind of drop by 2023. So I would say that 2022 is almost the same, and we're going to go on the same pace of growth as 2023. So it is not that much affected with 2022. It's just going to be a continuous growth. Qatar Living, we have a super special business relationship with Qatar Living, and there is a funny story about it. Actually, Qatar Living started, I guess 2011 or 2012 with Surfcorp, when they were a small website, a small application, and they had that small office, a tornado tower. And they moved later on, I guess, after 2 or 3 years, and so many tenants rented that specific office, but we still call it, until now, Qatar Living office. So this is something that's going around all the time on the floor. On the other side, Qatar Living has a very good competitive advantage, and especially in this competitive online business, that we always have someone to talk to. So we pick up the phone, we call Shiraz or the team, and then we brainstorm about the market activities, what's going on. We give them ideas, they give them ideas. We pick our brains, so we see what's going on around, which is something really important in such a competitive environment.